Om Madhyana Timirandasya Gyana Shalakaya Chakshuramitanjena Tashmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manodisa Sabitande Nabhutale Swayambhuva Karamahim Dadati Swapadantika Vandhyam Sri Gurun Sri Uttapadakam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Sagadhatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lavita Sri Visakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagapati Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisavaya Sutidevi Pranavami Haripriye Vanchakal Patarobhyascha Kripa Sandhyayevacha Aditana Padmaneyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavranda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. You are happy? Yes. All of you? Yes. Are you happy? Yes. Thank you. Today we continue our discussion on devotee care, and we'll look into the spiritual connection from where we were discussing yesterday, spiritual care. But before we start with the spiritual care, continue with the spiritual care, I would like to ask you, what is the how do I put it? Importance of this course. What is the importance of this? You understand my question? Everything we do, there is some expectation. We have something in mind. So this course, for 2 days, we have discussed so many things. Did you learn something from what we were discussing? Huh? Did you learn something? Something important? Particularly yesterday we have two temples. Is it not? We had 2 temples yesterday. One is a temple that devotees are cared for and the consequences. The other one is a temple that nobody is cared for. And we have also a lot of experiences from both temples. Which one do we prefer? Which of the temples we want? Which temple we want out of the 2? A temple that devotees are cared for. So we want that, right? Then how do we make it happen? How?
It's like whatever you're teaching us, we have to put it into practice.
Very good. Very good. Whatever we have heard, we should put it into practice. If some of you remember, some years ago, I said, not that somebody told me from my experience, many of you here have so many certificates up to this size from different seminars you've attended, but I don't see it. Do you remember I said this?
Yes.
But have we done anything about it since I said this? Or it was just, this man just insulted us? Was it an insult? It's a reality. Huh? If it is a reality, what have we done about it since then till today? And we expect that this seminar also is going to be like that. Talk your big grammar and go away. That's all. Is that what we're expecting? Huh? Please, I'm speaking to human beings. Is that what we're expecting? That we just have the culture, go to seminar, waste our time, sit down and hear and clap hand. Oh, very nice. And then it's finished. Do we want to continue like this? So my question was, what is the most important part of this seminar? What is the most important?
Implementation.
Prabhu said we should. It's not just the thing that we discuss, that the issue. The most important part is what? To apply what we have discussed. Otherwise, whatever is discussed is useless. It doesn't make sense. It's going to end with us today. After tomorrow, who remembers? Nobody remembers. So what are we going to do practically to make sure this happens? That we have a devotee care team to make sure what we have discussed is being implemented. You understand me? Did you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So what are we going to do with this? You were not expecting this question? Eh? You're not expecting this? Okay. So now you think, what are we going to do with it? Just finish and finish. Next year we'll come again, another seminar. You just make a show of what is happening. Yes, Hare Krishna devotee, they like to talk. They're very good speakers. Big philosophy, no life. Yes, well.
We must have a team.
Well, good. You should have a team. Who agree? Who agree that we should have a team? Very good. Thank you. Thank you. We should have a team. Yesterday we mentioned that it is not just about philosophy. We have to do practical things to really care that we care for somebody, we care for devotees. So if you really feel that this is something very important, which all of us agreed yesterday, then we should have a team to maintain the temple, to establish a temple that cares for the devotees. The devotee will have a place to go, and we have some difficulties. There is a team that can attend to our situations. Every company has this in a company, is it not? Welfare team, is it not? But Hare Krishna devotees? How many years ISKCON has been in Mauritius? How many years? 40 years. We saw yesterday that the temples that does not care for devotees, what happens? Read some of the temple that doesn't care for devotees, what happened in that temple?
There is chaotic fighting, frustration, Vaishnava crowd, snail advancement, breaking principles. Devotees will leave the movement, service will be neglected, insecurity, preaching will not be effective, no expansion, financial difficulty, deity will become idol worship, devotees will be sick mentally, physically, there will be child abuse, divorce, exploitation, cheating, bad reputation, deviation, no faith.
Is it happening in our temples? Is it happening? Huh? Please talk.
Yes.
So is that ISKCON? On the Vyasa Puja of our gurus, on the Vyasa Puja of the Prabhupada, every devotee has wonderful offerings. Is that what Prabhupada is looking for? Our eloquence? Huh? Is that what Prabhupada is looking for? What is he looking for? What is the real offering? Just a puja offering. What is the real offering? Huh? What is the real offering to Prabhupada?
Donate ourselves. Should be transformation ourselves.
What is the real offering to Prabhupada?
Distributing books of Prabhupada.
Cooperating together.
What is the real offering to Prabhupada?
Flourishing is gone. Flourishing is gone. Health is gone.
Flourishing is gone. Healthy is gone.
Application of the
We mentioned yesterday that health means what? Health. Health. Yesterday we mentioned. Health means what? I didn't say that. Health. Health. Yesterday we mentioned that. What did I say about health? Just yesterday. Our sadhana is strong. If you have a strong sadhana, we have a strong spiritual health. If you have a spiritual health, we also have a physical health. Strong sadhana. This we mentioned yesterday, just yesterday. That is spiritual health. Sadhana. That every devotee is chanting 16 rounds, and we should make sure we support each other to chant our 16 rounds. Two types of Guru Dakshina. There are two types. One is inferior, one is superior. Two types of Guru Dakshina. After initiation, you go, my name is Dasi. Pijabasi Das. Pijabasi Dasi. This is my name, give me. You collect money and you give to the special master. This is external Dakshina. It's external. The real Dakshina is that I'm going to keep the 4 regulative principles and chant 16 rounds like promised Guru. This is the spiritual Dakshina. And this is what the Guru is expecting. Our 16 round is chanted and 4 regulative principle is kept. This is Guru Dakshina. If you don't do this, the elementary one is useless. How much do we collect and give to the special master? Is that what the Guru is looking for? The burden he carries by accepting as a disciple. This few coins you give to him, that will take care of the burden he is carrying for us. The real Guru Dakshina is that we must keep to our vows. 16 rounds perfect, minimum, and 4 regulatory principle is kept. That is real doctrine. So the offering for Prabhupada that he will appreciate is that all of us are making use of what he has given to us. So when we attend a seminar, to appreciate the seminar we have attended is what? Practice what we have learned. So it's not a fashion to attend a seminar. Just go to seminar and get whatever. Some of us will get information, so I can go and also do my seminar there and get prestige from people and remain frustrated. That is not the aim. The aim, we have been given the techniques how we can make progress in Christian consciousness. We should keep to it. If we get something or even get a certificate from attending a seminar, go and box it and forget about it. Is the fault of the person who facilitated the seminar? Is the fault? Is it the fault?
No.
I've attended a seminar. We have been taught nicely, given so much things that we can use to make progress in our Christian consciousness. And I collect the certificate or attend the seminar and just dump it in my box and forget it. I say, see, you didn't help me. It's ungratefulness. The fault is not the facilitator. The fault is us. That we are so ungrateful that we don't appreciate what is being given to us. We take something and dump it. Okay, after 3 days seminar, I'll see you next year. Bye. This is wrong. So we should not do like this. And this shouldn't be our mindset, our mood to attend any seminar. It is a chance for us to learn something that will help us to make advancement in our Christian consciousness. So we should appreciate not just giving some written, okay, this seminar is 100%, is 90%, is 70%, is 50%. That is not it. The real thing is that now whatever I have learned here, I'm going to practice it. Is that what we're going to do? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Because you have agreed to do this, we will also extend the care. We're dealing with care, right? Devotee care. So what is our care? Our care is that we'd like to see some of you here volunteer to make this team of devotee care. It's care. So that whatever we have learned here, it will not finish, it will continue. You agree?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Do we agree?
Yes.
Okay. Who would like to be in the team? So you write your name on the paper and give to me. Write your name on and give it. Just want to be in this team, want to make the sacrifice for devotee care. Just write your name and submit it. So we can have a team. And I want to request all of you to pray for me. I want all of you to pray for me. Give me your blessings, your prayer, because we are not just talkers. We are making a community that demonstrates devotee care in West Africa. So I need a blessing and prayer from all of you that we will have this community. It's not that we just come to teach you something and just go. We are demonstrating it. We are organizing a community where every devotee will feel cared for. A community where everybody feels this is my home. This is my home. Not just that I I'm just a guest in this temple, and tomorrow somebody can tell me to go. A community where everybody feels this is my home, this is my home. Everybody feels like this, and the situation, the environment is conducive. It is so charged with this energy that this is my home. This is my home. I'm here, not as a stranger, not as a visitor. That I will leave tomorrow. This is my home. A community where everybody is living for each other. I'm existing because of you, you're existing because of me. Your problem is my problem. My problem is your problem. That's what you care. This is the society Prabhupada gave to us. We want to maintain it. So I want all of you to give me your blessings, your prayers. Offer prayer for me, please. I beg you. I'm begging. So I will succeed in making this community that we can say yes for appreciating what the Prabhupada has given to us. Prabhupada gave us this community. This is society. So Prabhupada wrote a letter to all ISKCON temples, which no temple is doing today. So Prabhupada wrote a letter to all ISKCON temples. All ISKCON temples. All. Prabhupada wrote a letter. All ISKCON temples will have prasadam for any guest who come to the temple. Any guest. And he said, don't say no prasadam. Don't ever say that there's no prasadam. To say that is that you have no faith in Krishna. That Krishna cannot provide. Nobody, any gentleman come to temple must get prasadam, halva, pakora, puri. He gave me very big. It was very big. It's a full prasadam. Don't say there is no prasadam or it is not ready. Prabhupada said, don't say it is not ready or there is no prasadam. It must be ready. Keep devotees dedicated for this service. All ISKCON temples will have it. Is it happening today? But in Vyasa Puja Day, we have a full book to present to Prabhupada. That is not what he's looking for. He's looking for a practical demonstration of what he has given to us, that we care for devotees. We will not care for devotees if you don't have equal vision. But you have equal vision, and if you don't have equal vision, the result of not having equal vision on taking care of devotees is that you bring in racism inside the ISKCON, which is happening. Racism. It's in inside ISKCON. Why? We fail to have equal vision, to see that in everybody is a spirit soul along with Krishna. But we don't see that. What is the need of taking care of something that has no value? So in the beginning there was a question, why are we not caring for devotees? Because we don't have equal vision. We don't see that in everybody there is the Atma and Paramatma. We don't see that. We only see the body. Therefore we are bringing casteism, racism, what again? What else? Then there are many. We are bringing into the movement. Feminism, yes. Feminism, yes. Feminism, yeah, it's very important to mention the feminism because it's in the body and it is being promoted this time in this very time. Feminism is highly promoted. What is feminism? I'm this body. Do you think that Kunti Devi will be emotionally happy to be called Prabhu Kunti Devi? I'm asking you. Do you think so? Kunti Devi will be happy, emotionally satisfied that you Kunti Prabhu. Would she? Huh? I don't think so. She would never. In fact, she would be very much embarrassed. What I saw in the scripture is Sadhvi. This is what I saw in Bhagavatam. Sadhvi, not Prabhu. I have not seen. Please, you can tell me. You can tell me. I have never seen in Bhagavatam, throughout Bhagavatam, that a woman is called Prabhu. Is Sadhvi. Is it not? So we have Sadhu and Sadhvi. I have not seen Prabhu. Kunti. No. It's gone. Feminism means what? Feminism means Kunti Prabhu. Right? Devaki Prabhu, Yashoda Prabhu. They will be very embarrassed to get this. But in ISKCON is there. Feminism, racism, casteism. What else? By bringing this fanaticism, we are bringing this contamination into Krishna consciousness. So how will I care for you when we are still on the bodily platform? What's the question of care? Care for what? The care, one will care for each other when we know that in this body, it is not just the body, the soul is there and the super soul is there. When we fail to see this, the danger is that all these varieties of Maya we invited to Krishna consciousness. It is happening. It is wrong. For us to have a culture of care, we must try to understand our scriptures perfectly. We should follow the sadhana very strictly. Every one of us must chant our sincere. This is the first vow we have taken. 16 rounds must be chanted. Spiritual care, we are talking about spiritual care. Our 16 round must be offenselessly chanted every day. This is the beginning of sadhana. Does it make sense? Huh?
Yes.
We are not growing younger. Are we growing younger? Huh? We are growing old. What legacy are we leaving behind? Feminism? Casteism? Racism? Fanaticism? That's the culture we are leaving behind. Is that what Prabhupada gave to us? Devotee care. We have to facilitate each other's Krishna consciousness by encouraging each other in our Krishna consciousness. Yesterday I said, and I'm also repeating it, some devotees try to avoid me because I'm going to ask you, how is your japa? Many people are afraid. They're afraid of being asked. How is your japa? How is your sadhana? So people, they see me, they will avoid. They're going to ask me because I've not done it, and that is not my taste. But we should do this. So now you submit your, keep it, I'll take it later. I'll take the name from you later. So we can have a committee starting from today. Committee for devotee care. Alright? Okay. So we'll continue to look into our spiritual care from the spiritual connection. Because in our spiritual life, there are so many issues. So many issues. It was distributed yesterday, the handout. Okay. If you go to page 140, 140 page. Page 140. After the Guru's disappearance, one four zero. After the Guru's disappearance, the Guru-disciple relationship is not mundane. It is spiritual and hence eternal. In Guru Vandana, the prayers to Guru, we sing Chakshudan Diloje Janme Janme Prabhu Se Divejan Hride Prokasito. He who has given me the gift of transcendental vision is my Lord birth after birth. By his mercy, divine knowledge is revealed within the heart. The relationship with the Guru continues even after his physical disappearance. However, it depends upon the depth of the spiritual connection established. For those who have established a sound spiritual connection, the flow of instruction continues internally without any obstruction. But for those who are very weak in their devotional practices and dull in consciousness due to having many material desires at heart, there is a need for a physically present Shiksha Guru to guide and direct them so that they can remain fixed. Disciple who is not having strong internal connections with his Guru, with the Guru's consent, must approach his representative, another pure devotee, and take shiksha of beneficial instructions from him to be able to move ahead on the devotional path. Care. For a devotee who has no connection with the spiritual master. When the spiritual master is physically present, his energy covers everyone, both those who are strong and those who are weak. But when the physical presence is removed, devotees who are hanging, they won't be able to sustain. They will have a lot of difficulties. If you have a caring team, our responsibility will be to come in and support the devotees to understand that we need to move forward, because all along we have been hero worshippers, not guru worshippers. The hero worshipper is a personality cult. It's a form of the person he sees. He does not see beyond that. Spiritual vision is not there. Such disciples will have difficulty in their practice. So if there is a caring team, our duty will be to support and guide them. That they should take Shiksha. In Mauritius, you have a wrong understanding about Shiksha. You don't understand what is Shiksha. The Shiksha and Diksha Guru, according to the scripture, both of them are pure devotees. But here you call everybody Shiksha Guru, my Shiksha Guru, my Shiksha Guru. The Shiksha Guru is not a conditioned soul. It's a pure soul, like the Guru is a pure soul. Diksha, both the Diksha and the Shiksha Guru, both of them are pure. That is why it is said the two of them are equal. Because they have the same mission. And devotees are very, very fortunate. They are, of course. The fortunate devotees will have the instruction and the diksha the same. And one also is still considered fortunate even if your shiksha is different, but it's a pure devotee, you will get the same benefit. Because who is guiding us in our daily practices, monitoring, directing, and guiding is more important than someone who just gives initiation is not there. So shiksha is very important. And the devotee here is also part of this team to support the diksha and the shiksha gurus who are in charge of our lives. The relationship, the connection between the disciple and the guru is eternal. Eternal. A few months ago in India, a devotee asked me, so suppose you leave the planet before me, what will happen to me? Will I be able to go back to God? Will you come and deliver me when I'm about to leave? I said, yes. Because here is what? It is not a material relationship, it's a spiritual relationship. The connection is eternally established. We had the prostitute who delivered Biba Mangala is what? His former spiritual master. He came in that way. So it is not ordinary relationship. And it doesn't end with the body. Chakshudan, Diloje, Janme, Taguse. Our relationship is eternal. Even after a year, we go to the spiritual world. It continues. So a God brother asked me, so my spiritual body form, is that the eternal form in Goloka? I said no. But if you have a dream, you will see your spiritual master in that form, because that is the form you can identify him and know that he is my spiritual master. But when you get back home, it will be a different form. It's not the same form, but we know that he's a person. But because we are not there on that level, here on the material level, he will show us the same form. So we'll know that yes, my spiritual master has come. He's here with me. One of the problems we have in managing today is majority of us have no faith in Guru Krishna. We don't have faith in Sri Prabhupada. Majority of us are thinking that Prabhupada is not here. Why do you put him in the temple room? It's a fashion. You put him in the temple room, it's a fashion. It's not a fashion. It is not. So the Prabhupada is sitting there. And when you come and offer obeisances to him, if you are a devotee, so the Prabhupada will tell you how you are living your spiritual life every day. Every day we should get a report of how we are making progress in our Krishna consciousness. Every day when you offer obeisances to Prabhupada, you should hear, you should know when Prabhupada is speaking. If that is not happening, please, I beg you, please, improve the quality of your sadhana. Of course, we have to do this regularly. We should do this regularly. Our japa should not be the same every day. The same Harikesa mantra we're chanting, but the experience should not be the same. Every day it should be different. Every day it should be different. As devotees, we should care for ourselves. As we want others to care for us, we should also care for ourselves. How do we care for ourselves? If you continue to use the same method, the same understanding you had yesterday, you are a casualty today. We should upgrade. Our practice should be constantly upgraded. Even the computer does that every day. Upgrade to your... Yes. Yes. What you are using now is old version. Upgrade. Constantly. Cell phone will do that every day. If you don't do it, it will continue to worry you until you upgrade. Why not our spiritual life? Why not our Krishna consciousness? That means caring for ourselves. If you don't care for ourselves, you cannot care for somebody else. And because you can't give what we don't have. We give what we have. If you don't have, you cannot give. If you promise somebody, you are a bluffer. So the connection, property is there. Property is there. So the property is there. Seeing all of us, hearing all of us. If you don't have this understanding, our progress will snail Krishna consciousness. Snail. But Maya is not snailing. You understand? If your enemy is running faster than you, means what? If your enemy is running faster than you, what does it mean? He will catch you very soon. And most of us were already caught. Even while the spiritual master is present, we are still hanging. But when he is not physically present, what will happen? Our minds will become our deities. How's it called in Sanskrit? Huh? I just forgot. I was just looking at the word today. If you're coming. It's by water. Okay. I'll look. That is, yeah. Yes. Don't make our minds a deity. Christians should be our deity. So a devotee is having difficulty because the spiritual master is not there, because we are not established connection. We can still make the connection, even though he's not physically present. We can still make the connection because it's not material. We can connect at any time by praying regularly to the spiritual master, by writing regularly to the spiritual master, by thinking regularly the spiritual master, appreciating his influence in our lives. We are there. We are there with him. We are there. So the property is present, and he's seeing all of us. He's seeing our practices. Still, we all need support. Yesterday we agreed that all of us, we need caring. Therefore, the team to keep the caring spirit on is today established. today established. We have a caring team. I will continue to take it off from here. The devotee has some difficulties, we will go there and assist. Counseling, whatever. Physical support, verbal support. That team is here today established to continue to help us to take care of our practice in Krishna consciousness, so we can become successful. The spiritual connection is important. Guru should not forget the one. It is very much desired that all the disciples come up to the standard of serving the Guru's grace. But unfortunately, it is the bitter truth of this world that not every single disciple will come up to such a standard. And not every single disciple will truly and fully represent his or her Guru. Therefore, there lies a heavy responsibility on the shoulders of the Guru to be able to find the one amongst the many who will be able to perfectly represent his mood and carry on his mission in the service to the parampara. So this is already done. We are establishing a committee to continue. So this is already done. We will continue to serve. Still, the Guru's duty is to evaluate the different categories of disciples and deal with them accordingly. His duty is akin to Krishna's duty to act in disguise. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Maharaj often said in his leadership classes that while dealing with the many, do not forget the one. When the leader forgets the one, his purpose is defeated, because the victory lies in leaving the pure legacy behind. The prime duty of Krishna consciousness movement is to make pure devotees of Krishna, and for that the Guru needs to find those who are ready to pay the price of upgrading themselves to that level of purity. The success of a pure devotee is to make at least one pure devotee before he leaves. Therefore, the Guru, being a perfect leader, should impart knowledge to everyone and train everyone. Yet, he should identify those who are ready to go back home, back to Godhead in this very lifetime. He should invest heavily in them to empower them to carry on with the legacy and protect the grace of the Guru, the grace of the parampara. The Guru should know the disciples. This is the teaching Bhishmadev gave to Yudhishthira Maharaj. A leader should know the constituents. A leader must know. In my country, in my community, the leader should know who are here. He should know. So Guru also should know the disciples. By his training, by his investing in energy, the disciples should know those who are receptive, those who are accepting, they are practicing, they are following, they are making use of what is being given. Not that we will receive and keep it. Many of us attend the seminar in this way. Just go and hear and keep it, don't do anything with it. It's wrong. We should hear to make use of it. So the spiritual master trained everybody. The spiritual master is speaking to the crowd. But let me tell you, he knows the audience. He knows the few people he's speaking to. He knows that not everybody here will hear, but we're going to make use of it. He knows. And he knows the people he's speaking to. But Gita was spoken where? In the room. In the room. But Gita was spoken in the room. Eh? Eh? Okay, I thought it was in a room. Okay, thank you for educating, to helping Thank you. So Bhagavad was spoken in open field. At the corner of the battle? Huh? In the middle of both parties. That means what? Dhira was here and Arjuna was here. Is it not? But who had the Gita? Who had the Gita? Why not Dhira? Why not Dhira? Why only Arjuna had the Gita? Krishnan perfectly make arrangement that he was standing in one corner. Arjuna said, take me to the middle. Krishna made a plan. And all of them, they came to the middle. Before he spoke the Gita. Arjuna here, Dhira here. But why only Arjuna had the Gita? Why not Dhira? Huh? Why not Dhira? Why Krishna didn't speak the Gita to the corner? They were standing there. Why he didn't speak the Gita there? Is it not possible we can speak it there? Why must he come to the middle?
To give both the opportunity.
To give everyone opportunity. But is it that everybody will take advantage? So who is fault? Who is fault? The teacher, Krishna. Huh? Krishna gave the Gita to both parties, the same place. Even Sanjaya, who is not there physically, he is in Hastinapura. He was in Hastinapura. He had the Gita, but Dhira, who was very, very close, standing there, face to face with Krishna, he didn't hear one word. Back to Simisaka, 𝐶𝐸𝐷. This is a qualification. So we hear, but we don't hear. Only few will hear. Only few. Still, the duty of the spiritual master is to expand the message. It's the purpose expanded the benediction moon of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We expanded it. So the expansion is that although we all sat together and discuss something, but not everybody is going to follow. Therefore, it's a good team to continue the care is established. And those of you who have volunteered to do this service, you are blessed. You are blessed. Why? Krishna said, "You make yourself an instrument. I will use you." So you are making yourself an instrument, and Krishna will use you. Please try to understand. If you want to help somebody, you should be ready to suffer. Did you get it? Did you get it? Yes. If you want to help somebody, you should be ready to suffer. Are you ready? Yes. Thank you. You're not saying to me, I said it yesterday, I'm repeating also today. You're not saying to me, you're saying to Parampara. Which ultimately goes to Krishna. That we are ready to make the sacrifice to care for devotees. Because if you care for devotees, Krishna will care for us. If Krishna cares for us, what is our problem again? Problem is finished. Right? So Guru is looking for who among here is ready. He will invest on that. That is the duty of the Acharya. They preach extensively, they go everywhere. What are they looking for? To look for that one. Our success is not the number of congregation we have in our temple. That is not the success. Our success is not the number of facilities we have. That is not the success. Our success is how many people in our congregation is becoming a pure devotee. That's success. To facilitate this is very important. To facilitate devotees becoming pure devotees is very important. That is the only reason why we are conducting this seminar. To help us do the right thing that will make us pure devotee. And Prabhupada came for that. Although there are so many Bhagavad Gitas already available and people already know so much about Gita, so what is the need of this Gita? The need of this Gita is that if I could get one person who is a pure devotee, I will consider my attempt a success. Probably not looking for like one person. But if you get one, it means that it's not easy. But if you get one, Jai. All acharyas are looking for that one person. I want to see that one person is here. All right? That is the only reason. I'm conducting this. So we are not doing the same thing. We're not doing the same thing. People come together and talk, take prasadam, and it's finished. No, it will not finish. It will continue. That is scary. All right? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Question? Comments? We will work on the names of those who give it. This is not the name. Those who volunteer to be part of the team. You have not given me. This is the one? This is a list? Huh? Everybody. Okay, that means you are fired up. Very good. Okay, we will do something about it. Yes. Yes, we'll divide it different sections. Okay, very good. Make a team, different areas for caring. Very good, thank you. Any comments or questions? Yes, Prabhu.
One question. You mentioned about that our service must be upgraded every day, otherwise we'll become a casualty. So can you please elaborate further on this, how we can practice this?
Yes, we are. Material, if you look at things, material, everything is the same every day. What you bought from market yesterday, the same price you're going to buy next year? Huh? See, things will increase, not be the same, right? So, in the same way, our spiritual life, the weapon we are using now, we should know it is obsolete next year. It is obsolete. We should upgrade. Change the weapon. It means you should intensify our effort in practice. You should put more effort. If you don't put effort and just continue the same thing, come to the temple when we like, and how we like it, and what we like, and we will not make it. Is this committee devotee care team limited to certain region? God brother, God sister, or all over Mauritius? Please kindly enlighten us, Maharaj. We have already discussed about equal vision. It's not a sectarian thing. Equal vision. See all bodies to be the soul and the super soul is inside. This will be our vision. We didn't talk about a disciple to this guru, disciple to that guru. We are all devotees, practicing Krishna consciousness. So this committee includes everyone, every region. And we said this number of devotees here, we're going to share it to different zones. That's what we say. So it's not only one side for everybody. Right? It's everybody here.
Yes, Maharaj. As you have written the book, there lies a heavy responsibility on the shoulders of the Guru to be able to find the one among the many who will be able to perfectly represent his mood and carry on his mission in the service to the Parampara. So, what I understand is like the Guru should pay particular attention to each and every disciple, right? But there are some gurus who have so many disciples, they don't even remember the disciples, the names of the disciples. So, is that like, I'm getting it down.
Yeah, so have Guru who does not even know their disciple. So how will they be guided? A counseling system is very good. Counseling system. So in counseling, they will have someone who is close to them that is seeing them every day. They can monitor them and guide them. If they follow that, they will have the same advancement. To not be different, to be the same advancement. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada ki jai.
His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj ki
Can put it on.